Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Busted Open, the Brandon and Travis Wrestling Show. I am Brandon. This is my brother Travis.
Hi, I'm Travis, and this is my brother Brandon.
We are here to give you our predictions for this Sunday's pay-per-view, the WWE Royal Rumble. We will be watching this live from my house, enjoying a few beverages.
Ooh, adult beverages. Captain and Coke, that's the way to go.
Alright, we're going to start off with our prediction. With the kickoff show, we have Cody Rhodes, Goldust, taking on the New Age Outlaws. What do you got, the Outlaws or the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood versus the Old Age Outlaws. I'd probably have to go with, obviously, the Brotherhood, because the Old Age Outlaws, they're washed up. I don't know what they're doing with that. I feel there's some sort of fill-in. Like, I don't see them taking them anywhere. I just don't see it. Maybe they can pull a nice little swerve and do something with it, but honestly, I highly doubt it.
Well, I think that with them getting a tag team title shot is the fact that they have they got their shot because they screwed over CM Punk, left them high and dry in a 6-man tag match against the Shield. CM Punk thinks this is moves coming down from the Authority, especially from Triple H, which
like kind of like they're working together and whatnot.
Yeah.
Screw CM Punk over.
So, they're getting a shot. I don't see them coming out on top. I see the Brotherhood taking this one.
Yeah.
Alright, next match we're going to talk about is a build-up of months now between Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt's my dude, alright? He's got talent. It's the appearance, the way he is in the ring, the way he just performs in general. Like the whole, that thing he's got going on with himself just, looks creepy. His brothers, the brothers or whatever you want to call them, they're just all creepy. The whole family's creepy. I personally feel that WWE needs them. It gives a nice little twist, adds a little, I guess you could say, spookiness to the shows, like with their entrance, with the lights are off, and
yeah, they look like guys who belong in like a Rob Zombie movie.
I know.
Those guys are scary dudes.
They're freaky looking. I wish I could have seen them in the Attitude Era. That would have been fun. Probably they probably would have been like pouring blood on people or like sacrificing stuff, being real creepy. But it's more of a kids show now, so they had to like bring it down a little bit. But I think Bray Wyatt's gonna take this because I just feel that they're gonna hype him up because he's new. But Daniel Bryan was the wrestler of the year in 2013, but I think that they're going to take Daniel Bryan down a different path to like build something else up for WrestleMania.
I see Bray Wyatt taking this one too. This whole Royal Rumble is building up as the kickoff, the road to WrestleMania. I think WWE's laid their hand out too quickly with some of these matches they got going on. Especially when you read stuff on the internet, you got Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania possibly looking to go one-on-one with John Cena. I feel that if this is a match that's going to happen, then you cannot have Bray Wyatt lose this match to Daniel Bryan. I think somehow, like at SummerSlam where the Wyatt family, Harper and Rowan, got involved and took out Kane, I see something like that happening with Bray Wyatt coming out on top.
What match don't they get involved in? Let's be realistic here. What match don't the Wyatt family, I call them the Wyatt family, the Wyatt family, they always get involved in each other's matches. It's never a straight up clean fight though. But
if you're looking to have Bray Wyatt take on John Cena at WrestleMania and have him build to be that big of a guy,
like he can handle his own.
Yeah, to take on John Cena, I feel Bray Wyatt has to win this match and he has to win clean. Daniel Bryan got his revenge on Monday by taking out Bryan in the steel cage. You had 15,000 people going crazy. I feel Bryan got his revenge there. I think you will see Bray Wyatt win this match cleanly.
Yeah. The thing I've noticed too with Daniel Bryan, he obviously, he was a superstar of the year of 2013. And even though when he took his heel change and he went with the Wyatt family, and whenever he would still come out, people would still chant yes, people were still cheering him on. That right there tells you he is a fan favorite, and in my personal opinion, I think he should be holding the belt. Straight up. He should be WWE champion.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Next match, we have The Big Show versus Brock Lesnar.
The Big Slow.
You got The Big Show, Brock Lesnar, Give me your prediction.
My prediction on that would probably be obviously Brock Lesnar. Like Big Show's old, he's washed up, he's a fill-in. Like the whole when he faced Randy Orton, like what was it, 2 months ago he faced Randy Orton?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. He gets fired and then comes back with a random title shot. I guess it was part of a lawsuit or something like that. Anyways, besides the point. Big Show, there's no pizzazz to him anymore. It's just not. It's not about him anymore. Brock Lesnar, hands down, he's gonna win.
This match to me is another predicting what's going to happen in the future. Another one where WWE is looking forward and kind of gives you an idea of who's going to win. Brock Lesnar's winning this match. They keep hyping him as the next #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You cannot have him lose to the Big Show and then expect him to be the #1 contender. Sorry, WWE's laid its hand out once again in ruining another match on this card.
Also, on top of it, the way WWE works, I've noticed, I have noticed, whenever they show one person dominating the other throughout, the series, like through the weeks on Raw or SmackDown, whoever the tough guy is and pushing the other person around and seems like to be the bigger man, they hype it up to make him as if he's going to be the winner. But really, it's the other person who wins. So therefore, Brock Lesnar kind of, they've been kind of pushing around. Big Show's been pushing around or whatever. But when it comes down to it, Brock Lesnar, they're going to make him win at the pay-per-view to hype himself up. There you go. That's my prediction on that. Brock Lesnar.
The last time Brock Lesnar was in the ring was SummerSlam when he beat CM Punk. You cannot have him
lose to the Big Show.
You cannot have him come in. He claimed he's the #1 contender, which you're out for 4 months and then you come in automatically say you're the #1 contender, whatever. Totally fine with that. He beat CM Punk. You got to keep him on a roll and have him beat the Big Show. His record has been pretty much 500 since returning the day after WrestleMania back in April of last year. You got to keep the momentum going with him. You got to have him win, especially if he's going to be facing Randy Orton at possibly Elimination Chamber maybe. You got to keep the momentum going, especially also to help Orton solidify himself as a true champion. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I basically said what I want to say about it. Just Brock Lesnar's going to win. I feel this is mildly a pointless match, but they have the Big Show in it. But I don't know. I guess they're just hyping it up because of his size. So they're going to make Brock Lesnar. Overall, Brock Lesnar's going to win. I'm not really too excited about this match personally.
We have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. We have John Cena, Randy Orton, part 15. These guys have been going at it since they both have been in the company for over 10 years now. Orton won at TLC cleanly. I was shocked by that. I don't see him winning this one cleanly. Even though he will win this match, he's not going to win clean. Something is going to happen where he will win, but it's not going to be clean.
I think the Authority will somehow... They're going to do something. Some way, somehow. You know what? You ever think maybe somehow the Authority gets involved and kind of screws Randy Orton over? Just to prove, the whole storyline with that could be like, oh, well, you can't handle your own. You're not the face of the WWE. Because John Cena, they always make John Cena win everything. Like, for instance, he was supposed to be out for 4 months because of his tricep, right? And comes back, automatic World Heavyweight Championship shot against Alberto Del Rio, and beats him. Just beats him, straight up. Like, they always favor
So how are they going to screw over Orton in this?
Well, they're going to come out and somehow interfere. I don't really have an exact prediction on that, but I just feel that they're going to do something to Orton to get him to lose, or just like a distraction, for instance. They're going to somehow distract him, and John Cena somehow hits him with the attitude adjustment and calls it a day.
You think Cena's going to win this match?
No, well, I'm going...
You just said he was going to hit him with the AA...
I'm saying if the Authority were to be involved. But I'm saying if the Authority were not to be involved, then Orton would win some cheap way. I'm saying predictions on both sides, because this one's kind of up in the air for me.
That is the most ludicrous thing I've heard today.
Not even close.
That the Authority would take out Orton?
Yeah. You never know.
No, dude.
You never know.
Bro, no.
I'm throwing predictions out here, then people are going to be listening, and maybe maybe someone out there watches this video and thinks the same thing.
You know what? If you're right and that happens, and we come on and do the post Rumble show, I will sit here and sing your praises all day. I will lobby for you to get a job on Creative because nobody else would predict that.
I'm just saying, you never know.
You are something else. Onto the Rumble match. Onto the Rumble match.
Overall, okay, look, I want Orton to win this. I'm an Orton fan. I like him. I think he's cool. But I'm just saying, if they were to have John Cena win, that's how I think they'd have him win.
Did you ever eat Denny's with Orton?
No, you ate him. No, we didn't eat Denny's with him either. You just saw him.
I ate Denny's with Orton.
Congratulations.
In Santino.
Congratulations.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and he's also going to win the championship.
He is.
Well, he's going to retain the championship.
Okay, now, finally, why would it be called the Royal Rumble without the Royal Rumble match? 30 men enter, 1 man leaving with a shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. A lot of stuff building up to this match. Coming up, you have CM Punk being the #1 entrance because Kane's got a little beef with him. You got guys coming in. You got The Shield. You're going to have Kofi Kingston. You got a bunch of names coming in. Here's what I like. My favorite part about the Rumble is the unpredictability of which legendary guy is going to come in. Which Hall of Famer, which old-time wrestler is going to come in and make an appearance. Who do you think is going to make an appearance this year?
Maybe Booker T, or like are you talking like what era are you talking about?
Anyway,
just any of them?
Yeah, who do you think?
I'm sure Sergeant Slaughter will make some sort of appearance like usual, or
No, they change it up. They pretty much like to change it up every year. I want to say maybe JBL makes an appearance. Maybe. I want to say because of his reaction he got on Raw, maybe Jake the Snake makes an appearance. That was the thing that really made me mad. For old school Raw, they brought him back for that. I really think they should have brought him back for the Rumble, but everyone's predicting that, so that's why they probably didn't do it. Finally, WWE going with something to maybe put a swerve on people. I didn't expect him to return on Raw.
No, I didn't see that either.
Who was your prediction to win this Rumble?
My prediction is CM Punk, because they keep throwing these obstacles at CM Punk. CM Punk keeps conquering these obstacles and coming out on top. He's showing that he is the best in the world. And, you know, they throw the #1 entry at him. Rey Mysterio was #1 entry. He ended up winning the Rumble to win the title. Shawn Michaels was #1 entry and won.
And probably the worst Rumble of all time, 1995.
I actually never saw that Rumble. I just know that he won. That's all I know. I didn't see that Rumble actually personally. But I know Batista. They're hyping Batista big, and on Raw, Batista's talking about how he is.
Wait, let me cut you off there.
What?
Before we give any more predictions of who we think is going to win the Rumble, who do you think makes their comeback at the Rumble?
What do you mean a comeback?
Who comes back from injury, like Christian, Sheamus? You think you see Sheamus?
I can see Sheamus coming back. I haven't seen that guy forever. I don't even know where the hell he's been.
Messed up his shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He sucks. Get him out of here. He could stay out. Keep him home. There's nothing cool about him.
Continue on with your prediction. I had to cut you off there on that.
That's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. With the whole Batista thing, like I said, you know, they're hyping him up, blah, blah, blah. I personally think that I see him and Alberto Del Rio. They obviously have a beef with each other. And I think that Batista is actually going to personally eliminate Alberto Del Rio. Why are you getting so close to the camera? What are you doing? Alright, he's going to eliminate Alberto, and some way he's going to come back and you're tweaking out, man. You on the crack cocaine or something like that? He's going to get Batista eliminated, and they're going to, you know, have themselves a little storyline going. I don't know if it's going to actually travel all the way to WrestleMania, but if Batista were to win the Royal Rumble, it would make sense if Orton as well won between John Cena, because the whole like evolution sort of thing.
Can I just say something?
Huh.
I mean to cut you off. It didn't just hit me now, but I've known this the whole time. But we're at work, and we're in my office, And there's people out there putting, like, the drivers putting their credit card machines away, people taking breaks, probably hearing us talk, and they're like, what the hell are these guys talking about?
Why
What are they talking
why
about?
do they have the door locked, and why are they rambling on about nonsense?
Why are they not like on about wrestling?
Wrestling!
Continue on. Batista, Del Rio.
Del Rio, they're going to either have Elimination Chamber match in February, or maybe it can continue to WrestleMania. Maybe that's a way they can go. But overall, though, I feel that CM Punk is going to win the Rumble, just to prove that he overcomes all these obstacles.
This is the first time, I think, in the past 5 years, I've been stumped on who's going to win the Royal Rumble. I believe Batista making a return that, you know, his whole MMA career wasn't so hot. He's doing...
Neither was Brock Lesnar's, and look where he came back to, the WWE.
Batista's doing pretty well as far as it comes to the movie scene. He's got a movie, I believe he's got a movie coming out in August where he'll be out promoting that, where he'll take a leave of absence from WWE. I feel for him to come back, if he's doing well in the entertainment business, that WWE had to make him...
Oh, that was my phone, sorry.
WWE had to make him some kind of lucrative offer to get him to come back. I feel winning the Rumble might have been in there, headlining WrestleMania, you know, a WWE World Heavyweight title run. For him to come back with, you know, making movies and stuff like that, he's 44 years old.
He's 44?
Yeah, he's 44.
Oh my god. Dude, I did not know that. That dude's old.
I want CM Punk to win the Rumble. I really want Punk to win the Rumble.
He's under talent.
Defy the odds. And what pisses me off is the constant bringing back of the part-time talent. That's another discussion for another episode. I want to go with Punk. The only reason why I want to go with Punk, even though my gut's telling me Batista, I don't think the WWE creative, I don't think the men in charge are stupid enough to put out that, from reading the reports, that Batista's coming back, he's going to headline WrestleMania, he's going to win the Rumble, he's going to, you know, face Orton for the title at WrestleMania, and then for him to actually come out on Raw and actually tell Orton, I'm going to win the Rumble, I'm going to headline WrestleMania, deal with it. I don't think they're that stupid maybe to throw a swerve to say, okay, maybe we'll get the people thinking, hey, we said this online, and you probably read that online, but we're going to let him say he's going to do it. Now you might think he's not going to do it. If Batista wins the Rumble, I may never watch another WWE pay-per-view the rest of the year. You can forget about me getting the network then, because that's completely pointless to me. If you're going to blatantly put crap out there like that,
actually go with it.
and then actually go through with it, you will lose me as a 25-year fan, watching this since I was 4, I'm 29 years old. If you actually do this, you are as dumb as I think you are.
Please don't do that.
What?
I'm talking about them. Please don't let Batista win. Well, even if they, I don't know, just if they're gonna have someone win it, don't actually have them admitting that they're gonna win it, and you just deal with it.
It's fine to admit that for someone to come out and say I'm winning the Rumble, because everybody who's in the Rumble is gonna say I'm gonna win the Rumble.
Remember,
but to do it online and have all the reports say Batista's coming back to win the Rumble and then headline Mania, and then actually come on TV and say it, you gotta throw a swerve in. You gotta keep us guessing as fans. Please, don't let him win the Rumble. Don't let Batista win the Rumble. Let somebody else win. I don't even care if you don't have CM Punk win it. Have somebody else win the Rumble.
Hey, just out of curiosity, with this whole Rumble thing, who do you think who do you think will eliminate people like the Shield, for instance? Do you think like any members of the Shield will eliminate each other?
I think it'll happen, but I think it'll happen. The thing is, you read that online, everyone's saying, oh, Roman Reigns will eliminate Ambrose and Rollins. I think it'll happen, but it'll happen as an accident. He'll go to, I think Roman Reigns will go to clothesline someone, they'll duck, and then he'll clothesline Ambrose over the top rope. Something like that's going to happen. I don't know, and then it's going to build up and build up and build up, and then you'll see the Shield split up. You'll see Reigns take on maybe Rollins and Ambrose at the same time, something sort of like they did with Legacy a few years ago, where Orton split up from Rhodes and DiBiase and ended up facing both of them at WrestleMania. I see something like that happening. So, I don't know. My heart tells me I want CM Punk to win. My gut's telling me Batista. That's my prediction for the Rumble. Stay tuned to us.
Yes.
Sunday
Stay
night
tuned.
post-Rumble show. We will have it live for you immediately after the Royal Rumble. This is the very first episode of Busted Open.
We hope you guys liked it, and we're going to keep continuing to make these. And if you like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, do whatever you want, post a comment. Even if you don't subscribe or anything, just a simple, hey, I liked your predictions, cool video. You know what? We'll be satisfied with that. Thank you for your time.
Pretty soon, Facebook page, Twitter page. Very soon, hopefully by mid-March, we will have the BustedOpen.com website where you will not have to go to YouTube. You can watch the videos directly on our website. We're that serious about this.
Yeah.
We're going right to the top with this.
Right to the top, baby.
The very first episode of Busted Open is in the books. Thank you very much for your time. You guys have a fantastic evening.
Woo!